This is a journey into sound. A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new values, and a new experience.
Welcome to the Spirit Sessions podcast. I'm your guide, Katie Silcox, bringing you your weekly self-love soundbite. Join us, where I'll help you find your true spiritual home, where every single aspect of you is holy ground. Holy ground.
This is a journey into sound.
This is a Spirit Session podcast with Katie Silcox. Venga chicos, empezamos.
Hello everyone, it's Katie here, guiding you through a meditation on how we can increase the feeling, the felt sense of being at home in our bodies. What we know through modern science is that one of the key requirements for healing our brain and rewiring our nervous system out of states of fight, flight, and freeze lies in our capacity to feel at ease, relaxed, and safe. This is especially important for women. And while this meditation is for everyone and will be of great benefit for everyone, women's brains are especially primed to move into an awareness of the needs of others at the expense of their own feeling of safety. So as we begin this meditation, ask yourself, scan your body, and ask yourself the question, how at home do I feel here? How welcome and at ease do I feel in my own body? Now, let your attention gently drift downwards to become aware of the gentle rise and fall at your navel. Without any effort on your part, you don't need to control the breath. Just sense how there's a force that allows the belly to rise and causes it to fall. Take about a minute to just tune your attention to this effortless rise and fall at the navel. There's an energy that wants to breathe you in and breathe you out. And see if you can tune to that and even feel the beauty of that. Now that you're tuning to the miracle of life in your body that is you, we're going to begin a practice called orientation. Your brain has an amazing capacity called proprioception. This is our capacity to orient to the sensations and the geography of our inner body. We also have the capacity of outer orientation, which is our ability to sense the outside environment. When we feel oriented, both inside ourselves and outside of us, the part of our brain that is largely responsible for these reactions of fight, flight, and freeze, that part, the amygdala, gets calmed down. And it sends the signal that we are safe to come into restful ease. If we don't have the habit of orienting to our outer world through the present moment, of just noticing the room that you're in, if we don't have the habit of internally orienting Our brain may often choose to keep us safe, therefore in a slight state of stress. And so as you begin to give your brain information through your sensory system about your environment, both inner and outer, your brain will effortlessly make that decision to bring you into a more parasympathetic, rest, digest, and naturally social state. So, without opening your eyes, simply be aware of your right shoulder and right upper arm bone. You could even take one of your hands and feel your arm bone and press your arm bone into your hand and feel your hand press back into you. And let that go. And now just feel your attention in the right shoulder and the right upper arm bone. Now, keep a part of your awareness there and then sense the distance between the right arm and the right side of the room, the right wall, or if you're out in nature, some sort of object to your right. It takes the brain about 60 to 90 seconds to fully orient and to gather all that sensory information. The more we do this meditation, the more your brain will be able to sense the environment quicker and quicker. For the next moment, just simply be aware of these 2 points, your right arm and the right wall beside you. Now, bring your awareness to your left arm and again, take your hand and press into that left upper arm bone and push the arm bone back into your hand. You can even give your arm a little loving, gentle pinch. We're just awakening our body's capacity to sense the left arm. And now that's point 1. Point 2 is the left wall. If you're outside, just pick any object on the left and you don't have to open the eyes. You can just sense this. Sense the distance between your left arm and the wall beside you. Good. Very good. And now I want you to feel both of your arms and just sense the walls beside you and feel those 4 points in time and space, the walls and the arms. Drawing a line between the arms and the walls to your right and left. Good. Now, bring your awareness to your collarbones, and if you want, you can even place your hands on them. Sense the collarbones, and sometimes it's nice to give them a little press, just a gentle massage. So you start to bring the blood and the sensation more to the forefront of your attention. Now, sense the wall in front of you, and if you're laying down, you can sense the ceiling. So from the collarbones directly in front of us, those are the points in time and space that will help the brain locate you. Collarbones, the wall in front or above you. Remember, it's not important to know the exact distance of things. We are simply giving the brain information about these bones inside us and this world outside of us. Sense the distance between the bones and the wall. And as you do this, if you're thinking, that's okay. It's just not this sensory channel. We are paying primacy to the sensing system. Bring your attention back to the bones and the wall, and the wall and the bones. Good. Now feel your shoulder blades. If you're leaning up against a chair, you may feel the sensation of the chair and the back of your body. If you're laying on the ground, feel the shoulder blades and the floor in which they are in contact with. If you're seated in a room, again, you can feel the shoulder blades and the wall behind you. Remember, these external objects aren't important. It's just giving the brain 2 points in time and space, 2 points. Shoulder blades and the floor. Or shoulder blades and whatever is behind you. Remember, if the mind wanders into thought, that is one channel. We're on a different channel. We're in the channel of the sensing system. So simply come back to the bones and that secondary object of focus. Good. Now bring your attention to the top of your head. And remember, at any moment you can physically touch your body, giving the top of the head a little love with your hand. That might help bring in a little bit more of that proprioceptive sense. Be aware of the crown of your head, and now be aware of the ceiling above you. If you are laying down, be aware of the wall behind you. Again, same principle. Bones of the head, and that secondary point somewhere in the room. Give your brain about 60 to 90 seconds to really stay in that channel of the distance between the head and whatever it is that's above or behind it. Lastly, bring your awareness to the soles of your feet. And again, you can move your toes a little to give your brain a little bit more sensory information. Feel your awareness in the soles of the feet, and now begin to feel the wall in front of you if you're laying down. If you're seated, whatever it is beneath you. It might be the floor, a chair. Simply be aware and continue to channel your attention. Soles of the feet, and whatever object is in front or beneath them. The mind may wander off into the realm of thinking and feeling, and that's okay. Bring it back to the realm of sensing, the body's felt sense, giving your brain information so that it can make the choice to feel and see that you are absolutely safe in this moment. Absolutely safe. And now feel the whole body. Feel the whole body and the room that you're in deeply connected, holding you in this deep sense of safety. Feel the whole body in the room, knowing that you're exactly where you need to be in this moment now. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that your body has everything in it to bring you into a deeper sense of being at home here. Remember this. As you go throughout your day today, take a moment to orient both to the inner realm of your bones and the outer spaces around you.
Hi there, Sarah here, Programs Manager at Shakti School with a quick update. If you know you're ready to go deep and spend a year learning with us, the next session of Ayurveda School starts in January, and deadline for registration is January 11th. It's a year-long program that will both nurture and challenge you in the best way. It's everything we should have learned as beings with bodies and psyches that we never learned in school. If you want to book a call with me or another Shakti School team member to decide if it's right for you, click the link in the show notes.
फूटे फूल अपन सुखे